Okay, I don't know how well you can see the snow, but it is snowing and it is ridiculously windy. So a little snow is falling as I'm driving through western New Mexico, and the wind is just blowing it like crazy across the road. The visibility is much lower than the camera's making it seem. And of course I'm going straight into the wind, so that's kind of making it tough. The wind's not helping. The clouds look like they clear up in a little bit. You can kind of see off there on the horizon, but didn't expect to be driving through snow. Wind, definitely maybe. Didn't expect snow here in New Mexico. Alright, you have no idea how windy it is outside. Filming outside is impossible. Not a big deal, because the clips I'm about to show you are from a few days ago. When I was in Stratton, Nebraska, on the drive from Omaha, Nebraska to La Junta, Colorado, on that drive I stopped in Stratton. Saw that first log cabin ever built in Stratton, Nebraska, circa 1879. Didn't show you that there was a park nearby, like right there, and no one was around. A lot of space. So I practiced my hurling. I told you at the end of last year that when I went back to New York, I would show you my hurley and my slither. It got really cold. I procrastinated. Then it got really cold and there was snow on the ground a lot of days, so I didn't do it. But I brought both with me. So when I was in Stratton, Nebraska, I filmed and I was playing hurling by myself in the park. First, I want to tell you, I demonstrated two main things. One, so in basketball, if you're moving with the ball and there's going to be no violation, unless you want a traveling violation, you need to dribble. I don't know what the term is in hurling, but there are two ways to move with the slither. Here's the slither, by the way. There are two ways to move with this and have it not be a violation. One is, I think it's every 3 steps while you're running, you could bounce it. What's most common though is to just balance it on your hurley, which is difficult when there's no defenders. Imagine a defender just like hacking at your arm the whole time. It's difficult with no lip. Let me show you the hurley. All right, here is my hurley. So you just turn it on its side and run while you're balancing the slither on this. Yeah, it's not that easy. So I practiced that in Stratton, Nebraska. Let me show you that. It's not that easy. And when you're ready to try to score, there's a net with a goalie, like in soccer. You hit the slither with the hurley. You could hit it off the ground. A lot of people, they just kind of like, you know, toss it up like you're like at a baseball practice or something. Toss it up and then swing at it, try to get it past the goalie into the net. So I hit the slither with the hurley a couple of times. I just really wanted to make sure it didn't hit the camera, so I didn't care if it hit the roof. So there you go. I didn't show it to you in New York, but I did show it to you. The lighting, nothing I can do about this. So that's it for now, and hope when I stop next, which is the final stop before I get into Phoenix. Oh, did I not mention? The people who made me are going to Phoenix for a vacation, so I'm going to meet them there for about a week, and then that's the last stop before I get into Vegas. So that's where I'm going. Started the day in the north side of Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I'm driving into Phoenix. Right now I'm in the middle. I'm in Holbrook, Arizona. Gotten off at this exact exit before. They try to get you. That first gas station, they hope you don't realize there are other gas stations on this road. Gas was like $4.80 at that first gas station. The moron behind me pulled in there. I kept driving to the K, and it was a $2.97 cash 307 card. So I'm going to keep going. Probably stop once more, hope it's not crazy windy, and rank some of my favorite new poker rooms on this long trip from New York to ultimately Las Vegas, Nevada. Not just New Mexico, snowing in Arizona also. There's actually, I saw a plow on the other side of the median going the other direction on the interstate. I don't think it's that bad that you need a plow, but they got one. So, snow in New Mexico and snow in Arizona. Did not expect either. Okay, I'm out of the snow, somewhere between Flagstaff and Phoenix. Actually, there's a casino right there, Cliff Castle Casino and Hotel. Anyway, you could look that up, that's where I am. Oh, wanted to add, probably the only person who ever played hurling in Stratton, Nebraska. That's right up there with the time I went on a tour of a particle accelerator wearing an Alejandro De Aza jersey. And if you're wondering, I think De Aza wore 2 numbers when he was with the Marlins. It was a Marlins, if I didn't say that. The number 7 Marlins Alejandro De Aza jersey. Probably no one else has ever done that. So, oh, while I'm here and the wind isn't too ridiculous and I'm out of the snow. The new rooms. So all 5 in Illinois were new. Both in New Mexico were new. And the one in Washington, Pennsylvania. I didn't actually play in Greensburg, and I had played in Pittsburgh before. So let's make some room. First one, top one. These 4 were close. Top one, I'd have to say, the Hard Rock Rockford in Rockford, Illinois. These were all small samples, but that was really fun. Second and third is the closest. Giving the small edge to, you know, I've been thinking about this yesterday and today and while I'm driving. It's really close, but I would probably give the edge to Isleta in Albuquerque, southern Albuquerque. And then third is Wind Creek, which is either in Homewood, Illinois, or East Hazel Crest, Illinois, which are kind of the same thing. And then fourth would be Sandia. The other rooms in Illinois, well, Aurora just wasn't that great. And the other 2 were solid, but that's my top 4. So, in case you were wondering, there it is. All right, so I'm gonna stretch and head to Phoenix. I think I got like an hour and a half left, and that's about it. Never pulled off on this exit before on I-17. I'm heading south on I-17. Oh, but need to finish the video with a map. So the map from Albuquerque, New Mexico to Phoenix, Arizona. After this, there's only one more leg of the trip till I get to Vegas. Okay, cross-country road trip for poker, starting New York, ending Las Vegas. This part, getting very close to Vegas. This part of the country, southwest, starting in New Mexico and ending in Arizona. Really just got to get from the middle of one state to the middle of the other. Here it is, zoomed in, leaving Albuquerque, New Mexico, and winding up in Phoenix, Arizona. And it's about 420 miles, which is about 675 kilometers. And if you didn't stop, the drive would take about 6.5 hours.